Hey YouTube, Mark with Ultimate RC. I've got my A10 out here tonight. We're gonna practice some touch and goes, trying to redeem my flight earlier this evening of my Viper V2. I'm questioning why I ever bought V2 because I never did really well with V1 in landing it. Initially landed it a lot on the grass, and then that was early on in my flying career. Went to landing it on the pavement, and my pavement landings, even though I have modified gear on it with shock absorbing Neil springs, I still got the bunny hop. Although we do have no wind tonight, so maybe I just picked the wrong night to try and maiden that. A little wind probably would have helped with that, but generally I do pretty good with this plane. So I got some success batteries to fly through. Let's go ahead and see if we can practice some better landings. This plane had on the channel before. It's a V1. Been through a lot. Forgot to reset my timer. I don't have telemetry on this because it's V1. Hopefully those lights show up a little bit. They're kind of nice for this time of evening. It's one of the few jets that I have that has lights on it, other than my Avante, which, well, you see the video on that and what happened to that. I did wind up getting a new one from Horizon, so I hope to get it together and new receiver in it, that sort of thing. Horizon did pick up the tab, so more to come on that. But let's practice some landings with the A10. I'm flying around with takeoff flaps. Too busy yapping. Last time I flew this was a few weeks ago, and the wildfire smoke was horrendous. Made it difficult to see it. Although I have a short on that. It's not as bad as it seems on the short. I was able to watch it for the entire flight. But it was amazing how thick the smoke was here. And I'm in Wisconsin. And it's like the fire was a county over, not a country to the north. Crazy stuff. I'm going to come in with landing flaps this time. It wasn't a bad touch and go though. This one in particular is a little squirrely because of the front gear. I've fixed it as best as I could. I was taking a lot of damage over the couple years I've had this. Again, a jet I probably shouldn't have bought when I did. I wasn't ready for it, but I keep pasting it together. She keeps flying. At some point I'll get the V2, but this jet has been pretty resilient. It's almost like the real thing. Whoops. That can take a lot. Bad approach now. It was just takeoff flaps again. Came in pretty hot. We're going to have to slow her down for landing here. Flying an SMC pack, so I should have a little more flight time with this. don't know if you can see those LEDs on camera, but they do show up.
Gear down.
That was really nice. I'll take that. Alright. Got a few more batteries. I might have some additional footage here. There it is, the Eflite A 64 millimeter. Recommend this plane highly. It is a good plane, flies well, and much easier to land than a Viper, which a lot of people bill as a first jet, and I completely disagree on that. But that's another subject for another time. Thanks again for watching YouTube. Mark with Ultimate RC. Like and subscribe. Hey YouTube, I'm gonna try to get some more practice of takeoff and landings here with the A10. Third battery through it. See how much I can get before flight conditions don't allow anymore. Here we go.
8, gear up, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Once again, not resetting my timer. So used to telemetry planes, and I don't reset the dang timer.
Flaps up.
If we can see that light a little bit better. A truck. So there's a paraglider that flies out of this field occasionally. And he was just taking off when I got here tonight. Well, interesting to see when he comes in. Although I do think he actually has nav lights. I don't know what the rules are though on how long he can be up post sunset. So if he does show up, I may have to land this thing in a hurry.
Takeoff flaps, gear down.
Again, there's absolutely no wind tonight. So for him, I'm sure it's a gorgeous night to be flying. We're punching out of that.
Gear up.
That approach did not go well. Although I only used takeoff flaps, so maybe we're going to try landing flaps again.
Gear down. Time remaining 2 minutes. Landing flaps. Gear up. Takeoff flaps.
Not bad.
Flaps up. Gear down. Takeoff flaps.
At least one more touch and go in me.
Landing flaps.
Ooh, sinking. Throttle, throttle. Get up on it quick. Little hoppy, not bad.
Takeoff flaps. Time remaining 1 minute. Flaps up. Gear down. Takeoff flaps.
Whoa. Wow. She just sunk on me. Well, that's the end of the touch and goes. The one thing you got to be careful this time of night. She sunk in that grass there, and I just wasn't Johnny on the spot on the throttle quick enough. Alright, YouTube, there you go. I don't know if that's the last flight on this one or not. Mark with Ultimate RC. Like and subscribe.